I just discovered the horrifying truth of the erosion bird. I now know how my family died. I was initially horrified when I awakened to the low chirping of erosion birds filling my room. My family and I typically see some weird animals out here in the snowy French Alps, but these ones were different. They would always chirp the same low, soothing tune outside my window. I'd lay in bed until their song was over and I was able to start my day, but their song carried more than just a pretty tune. They brought me predictions of my life. The bird was nothing too extravagant. Its beautiful snow-white feathers caught the light of the sun so gracefully. Its midnight black eyes, deeper than any ocean, would observe me as I listened to its song. A lou calm fit, none crazy if that's the best way to put it. The erosion bird always sang first, and within its song would be the prediction of something good that would happen in my life. The birds didn't actually say anything, but when their song reached my eardrums, the predictions acted like memories. I could recall things that happened that day, even though they hadn't happened yet. The other bird had a darker feather color than the other, almost a maroon color. Another thing that was noticeably different was that it had blood-red eyes that reminded me of the blood moon. After the white bird was done, the red one would sing. When its song reached me, I would have a memory of something bad that was going to happen that day. No one ever believed me about the birds. I would try to call my parents into the room as they were singing, but my parents never saw them, even if they were in the room at the same time, so my parents started referring to them as imaginary friends. Since no one else ever saw these birds, I started to believe them. It didn't matter what I believed, though. The birds would continue to visit me like clockwork and tell their tales. Their predictions always came to pass. When I was younger, the predictions were simple and generally innocent, like when the white bird sang that the school would be serving pizza for lunch, and the red bird retorted that I would get a paper cut in math class. Sure enough, I would walk to school, and at lunch, I'd be given 2 slices of pizza. I'd be so content from lunch that I would carelessly pull my textbook from my backpack, and a loose page would slice my finger open. Even if the predictions were things I could easily alter, I never seemed to be able to. Like the day I just mentioned, I made a note to grab my favorite pencil before I left. I was so focused on remembering to do it that eventually, I sort of just thought I did until I got to school and discovered no pencils in my backpack. As I grew older, I came to understand that what the birds considered to be good or bad news was relative to my outlook. I've since become increasingly uncomfortable with the songs they have been singing to me. Just about a month ago, I lost my mother to an extensive battle with cancer. I knew before I even left the bedroom that she had died. The red bird made sure of that. What did the white bird sing for that day? That my mother was no longer going to suffer. Guess one event can carry multiple weights. After she passed, my dad and I tried to carry on. It was hard to live life without her, but we decided he wouldn't want us to dwell. The birds were kind to me. The white bird would sing of something grand that would take place, like my uncle taking me on a short road trip. The red bird's song would carry only small irritations, like getting something stuck in my teeth. I needed time to heal, and the birds knew that, until my father got sick too. Only 2 weeks after my mom had passed, she started going in and out of consciousness and had to be hospitalized. I was so angry. I am still so angry. I couldn't understand why I would have to lose one parent, only to watch the other start to fade. I became bitter from all of this, and would lay in bed, clutching the fabric of my sheets, and when I woke in the morning I would hear the birds singing. The white bird would sing to me that 4,307 people were going to die in a car accident that day. I was shocked that this is something that the white bird would tell me, until the red bird informed me that Dad had to